Hello guys, how are you all? I hope you all are happy and healthy. Today I make a video about mechanoreceptors. At first we have some synopsis about mechanoreceptors, that is introduction, definition of mechanoreceptor, types of mechanoreceptor, function of mechanoreceptor, conclusion and references. First, introduction. The body of every living organism is controlled by a specific type of sensory receptors. Sensory receptors have specialized functions and respond to environmental changes in stimuli. Receptors are present in all parts of the body, for example, in the skin, eyes, nose, tongue, etc. They detect the signals and then send them to the brain in the form of electrical signals. If these receptors are damaged, then they will not detect the input, which leads to harm to our body in dangerous situations. Definition of mechanoreceptors. Mechanoreceptors are a type of somatosensory receptors which really extracellular stimulus to intracellular signal transduction through mechanically gated ion channels. The external stimuli are usually in the form of touch, pressure, scratching, sound waves and motion. Mechanoreception ability of an animal to detect and respond to certain kinds of stimuli, notably touch, sound and change in pressure or posture in its environment. In other words, we say that mechanoreceptors respond to the sense of touch due to contact with external solid objects or current and water current, or even because of internal body pressure. Then types of mechanoreceptors. Receptors classified into according to the type of stimulus into touch receptor, pressure receptor, scratch receptor, joint receptor, auditory receptor. इसको हम ऐसे भी रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं जैसे मैकेनो रिसेप्टर, टच रिसेप्टर, प्रेशर रिसेप्टर, जॉइंट रिसेप्टर, स्कार्च रिसेप्टर, ऑडिटरी रिसेप्टर. टच रिसेप्टर का काम क्या होता है? इन द स्किन व्हिच आर स्टिमुलेटेड बाय लाइट मैकेनिकल स्टिमुली. प्रेशर रिसेप्टर इन द सबक्यूटेनियस टिश्यू व्हिच आर स्टिमुलेटेड बाय डीप मैकेनिकल स्टिमुली. स्क्रैच रिसेप्टर इट वर्क्स इन skeletal muscles. Joint receptor it sends message about the position of the joint. Auditory receptor stimulated by sound waves. Again, mechanoreceptor classified into different types according to their sensing physical information in the body. These are the nerve cells that are located in the skin, muscles and bones. There are three types of mechanoreceptors are discussed below. These are Merkel discs, messenger's corpuscle, Ruffin corpuscle. Merkel discs responsible for sensing touch, messenger's corpuscle responsible for sensing pain, Ruffin corpuscle responsible for sensing touch. Function of mechanoreceptor. The main function of mechanoreceptor is to sense mechanical change in the skin and internal organs, and then to send information about what they are sensing to the brain. For example, imagine that a person is fainting a cat. The force slide across mechanoreceptor in the skin of the person's hands, and these receptors then cause neurons to fire, sending impulse to the brain. Type, adaptation, location, nerve fiber and sensation encoded. Pacinian corpuscle very rapidly, subcutaneous location, a delta vibration or pressure. Messenger's corpuscle rapidly, adaptation डर्मिस एरिया में दिखा जाता है. ए डेल्टा नर्व फाइबर, वाइब्रेशन, लाइट टच. देन हेयर फॉलिकल्स rapidly, hairy skin, A delta movement of hair. Then Ruffin corpuscle slowly, dermis or ligament tendon, A delta and scratch joint rotation. Then Merkel's slowly, epidermis, A delta, light touch. Then tactile slowly, hairy skin, A delta, light touch. These are the discussion about mechanoreceptors, types, adaptation and location and nerve fiber and their coding system. Then conclusion. Mechanoreceptors are an important receptors class for the somatosensory system. These receptors have well-known role in tactile feedback from the skin and skeletal system, which is essential for human sensation. Mechanoreceptors is a unique topic and it enhances the knowledge of the sensory receptors in detail. References Curves, J.R. and N.B. Davis behavior about ecology, Eklog J. animal behavior. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.